Today's actionfeatures.net/1989batman.com merchandise spotlight, toy talk review, whatever you want to call it, is on the Dark Knight Collection Knockout Joker. Now, on this video, we're doing things a little different than we usually do. We got a lot of good feedback on the Batmobile Hot Toys review about how people really enjoyed that we were talking, but still giving close-up views of the item. So for this one, we're going to just stick with just the views. We're not going to take it over the couch, but both I, James Sawyer, otherwise known as Sala, and
Blaze,
we're both here behind the camera. We're going to do our usual talk, just like normal, but we'll do it with the figure sitting in front so we can actually point out things. So, we won't actually make the journey to the couch this time. It'll all be right here. We'll see how this goes. We'll try it on a couple and see if we like it. Right?
And then, if we don't like it, we'll move back to the couch.
If we don't like it, we'll move back to the couch. I don't know. We'll just decide. Maybe we'll do it every once in a while. Who knows? Okay, so, but anyway, today we're looking at the Dark Knight Collection Knockout Joker. Now, this one was the second Joker released in the line after the Sky Escape Joker, and before they redid Sky Escape Joker in that Batman movie collection 2-pack that is
horrible.
Yeah, not so good. This is a unique sculpt, whereas the first Joker was a redone Superpowers version with a Jack Nicholson head. So here's the packaging. As we can see, instead of the normal Michael Keaton picture, there's a Jack Nicholson Joker picture over to the side, which I think is really awesome to do the dedicated look to the packaging. Right. Then we've got the Dark Knight Collection logo, Knockout Joker, picture of the figure, standard Carter figure up front. And there's the back of the package where we get our instructions on Knockout Joker on how to use his accessories. A bunch of other figures in the line, including some of the, the later ones that you don't see in a lot of the packaging, like Power Wing Batman's on there.
Iron Wing is on there, but that's earlier on, isn't it?
Yeah, but there are also stuff like this Strike Wing, which isn't on most of the card backs, because this is a later series figure. And then it's also got the Crime Control set and the armor set and all that stuff. So there he is one more time from the front before we do the review with the loose version. Alright, so here he is out of the package. Should we do the accessories first?
I would say so.
Okay, let's do the accessories first. So I'll start with this little POW gun thing here. You can see it's the joke gun thing where you fire the gun and it shoots out the little thing and says POW. It's all molded in yellow, which I think is weird, you know?
At least use black or more gun colored type.
Yeah, if they'd used black, I think it would have been a lot better, because they painted all this POW symbol and stuff. So if it was black and then painted with the POW, I think it would be cool.
Well, this whole toy has some
weird. I was just about to say that. The whole toy has some weird color issues going on. So that's just kind of par for the course. This is a neat little accessory, though, and it just clips right into his hand. Let me get it in there. I should see if we can do this.
The Harley Quinn one's better. Like the one that comes with the animated series.
Yeah, I agree.
In this case, they actually colored the POW instead of just leaving the whole thing black.
Yeah, I think that's really strange. The kind of the choices they make with coloring and stuff sometimes. The other accessory it comes with is this fist bazooka thing. Now this is a reused accessory from the Police Academy line. It came with the second Tackleberry. You press this, you squeeze this thing, and the air is supposed to make the hand pop out.
I have like a different one of that that's kind of better. I mean, it's like the one that comes with Harley Quinn too. You push in and the spring triggers it.
Oh, yeah.
That one's better, I think, for that.
This one, I agree. This one works out okay, and it's made out of like, this is rubbery, and this is kind of rubbery. I mean, I like this. It's a cool accessory for a Joker, and it's, it's reminiscent of the scene in the movie where he uses that boxing glove to smash the TV.
Mr. Dent, what do you think of the theory that the mysterious Batman is a mob enforcer killing these people?
I don't have any comment now.
Batman. Can somebody tell me what kind of a world we live in where a man dressed up as a bat gets all of my press?
Okay, so that's the scene I'm talking about. So I think that's why they reused this from the Police Academy line, was because of that scene.
Right.
And as we know, as we've talked about this a few times now, they reused a lot of stuff in this line from other lines, Police Academy, and
Kenner stuff.
A lot of different Kenner lines. All right, so let's move on to the Joker himself. And let me just zoom on him just a little bit here. All right, so there he is. And like we said at the beginning of the video, it's a new sculpt on Joker, and I see what they're trying to do here. They're really trying to get close to the Joker outfit. And sculpt-wise, I think it's great from here to here. It's this that's the problem. These shoulder things, you know? They're kind of puffy shoulders. What's up with the puffy shoulders?
They're going back in time to where people would wear like the shoulder pads.
Yeah, he's got some shoulder pads going on. It's almost like the arms are on too high or something like that. Like if they were lower, it would be right on what you wanted it to be for a Joker figure. It's not. I mean, that's not to me detrimental. Like it's horrible or something like that. It's just I wish the shoulders weren't like that because you would have a great sculpt Joker right here.
I wouldn't really mind the shoulders if they would have done a better paint job.
That's the other thing, is the coloring.
If they would have had good coloring, I wouldn't have cared about the shoulders. I would have bought it.
I would have to agree with you. I could kind of ignore the shoulders too if it weren't for these crazy colors they decided on.
Right.
I mean, they went to the trouble of sculpting all these lines into these pants to give it that checkered look.
Yeah, but why go to the trouble for it if you're not going to put it to good use?
Yeah, you made it all orange. If they had made this plaid, like painted it plaid, and okay, that's a lot of paint apps.
Right.
So even if it was just purple, if these were just purple pants, and the coloring was more like the Joker in the movie, this sculpt would be fine. I could ignore the puffy shoulders. Take him all the way around here. See, I mean, he's got the build of a closer build to Jack Nicholson Joker than Sky Escape had. I'm going to grab Sky Escape. I brought it in here just to have them standing side by side so we can see.
The thing is, just because of the paint, I like Sky Escape better.
I have to agree with you. I do like Sky Escape better.
If it would have been better paint, I would have liked Knockout Joker better.
Yeah, if the paint jobs were different, I would like the Knockout better.
But this one's still more like the comics and stuff, the Knockout one.
Yeah, it is. And I mean, it's cool because...
Great Joker.
We're talking about how they did those weird colors and stuff, but I can kind of, looking now with them side by side, I can kind of understand why they went so far with that one, because this one is pretty close to what you get with the Jack Nicholson Joker. So if they did this again, it would be kind of like, okay, well, I've already got that Joker. Do I need to buy another Joker? Especially back then when it wasn't such a collector mentality.
Right.
When it was mostly, kids buying and stuff like that. But overall, this is a great sculpt for Joker, and if it was painted right, this could be the go-to Joker.
That's still a great sculpt for him.
Yeah, and they reused the same head, but this time it doesn't have the color change feature, which a lot of these Sky Escapes, I don't really know if they...
I'm happy mine doesn't work.
Yeah, it seems like maybe some of them had it painted on well, and some of them didn't, because you can see a lot of differences in those heads, but we'll talk about that when we get to Sky Escape someday.
I like that mine kind of doesn't, because sometimes if I'm playing with in colder weather, it just changes when I'm just...
Yeah, it would look yeah, it would start to have that kind of sheen to it, that coloring. Well, this is something you don't have to ever worry about with Knockout because he doesn't have that feature. I'm very tempted to get another one of these and repaint it, but it's a very expensive figure sometimes. I've seen carded ones go for up to $100 sometimes, which is crazy to me.
Well, you know that guy that's doing all those customs, like he's doing a custom penguin?
Oh yeah, don't say anything about that yet, though. No, that's okay. That you can kind of mention it. There may be some custom figures that are going to be showing up on the site eventually, but I don't want to.
Right.
I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't want to ruin it or kind of blow the whistle on it before it's happening.
Okay.
But maybe one day we'll see this get repainted as a closer look. And this body could have been used again and again. Like you could have done Mime Joker with the same body.
True.
Just like Hot Toys is kind of doing a Mime Joker, and looking at it and the other Joker side by side. It's amazing how structure-wise... No, not the head sculpts. But the structure of the outfit, like the checkers and the bow tie and all this stuff is really similar and just changed in color for Mime Joker. So this could have easily been, had Kenner kept going with this, repainted into a Mime Joker at some point, and it could have been that sculpt. But
here's the thing. Since after these two, I think Kenner might have actually made a better Joker when they did the animated series Joker.
See, I don't know. I think I like these better than the animated series Joker.
Yeah, but the animated series one has more of a, its paint job's different.
Yeah, they were, they were reusing parts for the Dark Knight Collection line a lot. This is an original sculpt, so this is different.
Right.
But the animated series was, for the most part, new sculpts.
Right.
I don't know. I really like these Jokers.
I do.
I can't decide between this and this, which one I like more. But I would have to say probably Sky Escape.
Yeah.
Although I really do like the fact that they went all out for this and did a new Joker.
Yeah. I do like the Sky Escape and the
Yeah, they're both cool. So that is it for him, I think. Is there anything else we need to address with him? Oh, well, he's got the standard 5 points of articulation, which are shoulders, neck, and then the hips. He's on a stand right now, so you can't really see. And they all work well. The coat isn't a hindrance because it's kind of put back so that it's not, cutting off the leg, so he can still get a sitting down pose going on or something like that without worrying about it. So that should be it, right?
Right.
If you want to see still pictures of this guy, if you just happen to be watching this on YouTube and you don't go to the site very often, there'll be a link to the site where you can look at still pictures of this figure, just like all the other figures that we handle online, right? Mm-hmm. And so we've tried this out, and we'll try it out again for another video, and we'll see how much we like him when we play him back.
Okay.
All right, so until next time, we'll see you guys.